Okay, Namaste. Welcome back to Stay at Home Yoga. Today we're going to perform the agni sara. Now, a few warnings comes with this. If you're pregnant, don't do it. If you're on your period, don't do it. If you have any food in your stomach, you definitely don't want to do it because you're going to be doing some crazy stuff with your abs and your stomach muscles. You don't want to upset your stomach or hurt yourself. Another thing I want to mention, I'm going to flip out my beautiful belly, and I have a gnarly scar. I'm actually a survivor of childhood cancer. When I was 2 months old, I had a Wilms tumor, and it was in 1982, so they just decided to go ahead and remove my left kidney. So, I have a nice, beautiful scar on the side of my stomach, so I figured I would just shoot that out there. Sometimes, on YouTube videos, people can be like, she ain't got no teeth, she got a scar, but everybody has their own little story, and part of learning things in life is to not give a fudge sugar cookie about what people think, because this is me, and I love me. I am. Let's go back to the root chakra a little bit and be like, I am. So, but that's not what we're doing today. We're working on our third chakra, which is I will. So we're going to go and stand up. Remember my warnings before you do this. Stand up straight. Get your feet in about a position like this. And I want you to round your back gently and slowly. And then put your hands just a little bit above your knees on your, lower thighs, kind of by the knees. And just make sure you're in a comfortable position. Inhale deeply. And then exhale. I forgot to whip my belly out, so we're going to whip the belly out again. It doesn't have to be perfect here. We're not perfect. So this is what I was talking about. It's like, oh my goodness. But I'm sexy and who cares? So again, stand in the upright position, the Tadasana, and go ahead and bend over slightly. Get your hands above your knees. Inhale deeply. Exhale everything out of there. Then I want you to suck in with your stomach and push out. You're contracting and pumping your stomach. So go ahead, exhale fully, inhale deeply, exhale fully, and get the pumping going. And do that until you can comfortably possibly do it, because it is uncomfortable. It's strange. Believe it or not, you can tone abs when you're doing that with your stomach, and it does remind me of the belly roll my grandpa and cousin used to be able to do.
You listen to this lady.
And that was a guest appearance by Beardy. Kind of just rolled with it because, life is like that. So when you do the Agni Sara, you want to make sure that you only do it 3 times. So we're going to go ahead and do it the second and third time. And, if you're uncomfortable kind of stooping over like this, you might not want to completely do it. You can still inhale deeply and exhale fully and just hold it until you're comfortably it's comfortably possible. You just got to be careful, man. Take it easy when you do this stuff, but it actually works. So let's do it 2 more times. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Pump. Release the air. Whew. I got a cup of water over here for this. We're going to do it one more time. Kind of relax your breath. All right, inhale deeply. Exhale fully. Pump. There we go. I bet that was extremely flattering for myself, but it actually works and it does amazing things. Serena, go get your Vampirina pajamas on. She always is a rebel with clothes, man. Forgive her, she's 3.5. So that was awesome. It actually does great things for getting your third chakra started in the solar plexus realm. So next we're going to do the breath of fire. Sit down in a comfortable upright position. You need to put your little handsies like this. If you can't do that, just do it whatever way is comfortable for you. Sit in a comfortable upright position. We are going to inhale, exhale through the nostril, the left nostril. They do say sometimes it's good to have a little hanky laying around or a tissue in case you start blowing bugs. So we're going to exhale. Go ahead and close off the right nostril with your thumb. Exhale. Inhale. At the top of the inhalation, we are going to switch. We're going to go like this. Okay? So exhale. Oh, I'm inhaling. And inhale. Switch nostrils. Exhale. Inhale. At the top, switch. Exhale. Go faster. Okay, so the trick is to get used to doing that. The more you practice, the better you're going to get at it. And you will notice a little difference because it is called the breath of fire for a reason. It's very important to do that one before you dive into the solar plexus chakra because it's going to help get you going and it's going to cause that little explosion and fire furnace that you need to start doing some of the solar plexus chakra yoga poses. So we're going to go ahead and do the standing side stretch. I couldn't do this one for so long because I think I had some sort of shoulder issue. It seems to be relieved now with the yoga I've been doing, building muscles, taking my time with it, and now I'm able to do it. So if you have any pre-existing shoulder injuries, you definitely don't want to hurt yourself. So go ahead and stand upright. And you're going to put your hands up around them, and then we're slowly going to lean over to the right. I want you to breathe in, and then exhale. And it's the standing shoulder stretch. Hold it. Hold the pose as long as you comfortably can. Sometimes it's good to push yourself to the edge. Come back up. Well, it's usually good to find that comfortable edge. I don't want people to hurt themselves. And then we're going to go to the right. Inhale. Exhale. Getting a nice stretch. Hold it. And remember, when we're going through the poses, we can do them like 3 times. The more you do the poses, the longer you hold them at home. You're going to build muscles and you're going to be amazed at yourself. We're going to go ahead and do the next pose, which is the downward facing dog. You're going to find this in a lot of the yoga poses. It's just really important because you're building upper body strength, you're stretching, and believe it or not, it will help you lose weight. You'll notice subtle changes in your body, and one day you're going to look down and be like, oh, I can see my vagina again. Okay, so we're going to do the downward facing dog. Go ahead and get in your nice little position here. And make sure everything's nice and even. Push down with your hands. Make sure your knees are level with your hips. Roll your little toesies a bit before you go all the way up. And then if you can comfortably put your heels down, go ahead and plant the heels down. Push down with the palms of your hands. Stretch. Feel the little doggy going for a walk. Basically stick your butt in the air. Make a triangle. Try to look good when you're doing it. Have a little bit of grace, darn it. And just hold it. It's an awesome pose. The more you do this, the more you'll feel better about yoga itself. You'll be like, if I can do this, I can do anything. Alright, we're going to go ahead and release that. You'll find the downward dog actually helps a lot of the chakras. So we're going to go ahead and do a few more poses before we just complete this video, because I kind of want to start slow. And remember, at home, it's good to go slow. I know a lot of the yoga classes that people attend can go fast. And I can't wait to attend one. I need the fast workout, I feel like, but at the same time with yoga, it's more about grace, meditation, breathing. The more you do it, the better you will get. And then maybe you'll feel more confident to dive into some of these classes. The teachers can help you, definitely, because you don't want to hurt yourself. You want to have proper alignment. And in my opinion, I like mirrors, I like the camera. That can help you out, because sometimes with some of the moves, I'm like, I'm going too high with it, and I can never do it, and it's stressful. So we're going to go ahead and do the warrior one. I'm going to move my mats around a bit. Sorry about that. The mat mover. This lady, she makes yoga videos, and she's just moving the mat around every 5 seconds. So first off, we're going to do the warrior one pose. So usually with these poses, you kind of want to go as long as your mat goes. If you can't go that far, don't stress out. Take your time. So grab your left leg, go to the front of the mat, slowly bend the knee. You're going to extend your left leg out sideways. If you can comfortably dip down this far, you're going to be embracing the sun. Put your arms straight out in front of you. Hold the pose as long as you possibly can. You're building muscles everywhere. Your thighs, your inner thighs, your legs. It's a wonderful stretch. And then I feel like I should do it a little sideways here to kind of show you guys. Remember, it's good to alternate sides. So we're going to do the right leg. Push down. Remember to root the foot. Remember the 4 points of the foot. Stretch out with your left leg. You're going to be turning it. It's going to help you create balance. We're going to go down as far as you comfortably can. And then put your arms straight up. Like fire. Hold it as long as you possibly can. This is a warrior one pose. You're going to feel full right here, but you are building muscles everywhere. And it helps for energy too. Go ahead and let it go. Now we're going to dive into warrior two, which is basically the same thing we just did, but we're going to put our arms out. And this is where a mirror could be good, because if you can't see what you're doing, you might not be putting your arms straight. And I always feel like my shoulders are built funny. So as far as like maintaining that proper line of alignment, I feel like I have issues. But the mirrors and such help. Okay, I'm going to get some water, just a little sip. Mr. Garcia taught us not to have too much water when you're working out. It can give you a cramp. Elementary. Term in elementary. All right. Here we go. Warrior two. Go with the left leg. The length of the mat. Root down with the bottoms of your foot. Put this right foot out. Kind of turn it sideways. Breathe. Now you're going to put your left arm out in front of you, and then the right arm back. And you want to make sure it's straight and hold it. If it's not perfect, don't stress. The point for solar plexus chakra is practice, practice, practice. Really, that goes for any of your yoga poses. So we're going to pop over here and do the same stretch with the right leg to give you a better position. I keep getting calls. Stop calling me! I'm using my cell phone camera. I feel like it works better. Alright. Here we go. Remember? We're going to kind of keep this foot square and arched. Come on through, Logan. You're welcome. There we go. And then remember, we're turning our left leg. Try to go as far to the mat as you possibly can. Then you put your right arm straight in front of you. Maintain balance. Sometimes you're going to fall in yoga. You don't want to hurt yourself. You don't want to dislocate a hip. Find your edge, but be comfortable there. I don't want anyone to get injured. You can put blankets around you if you feel like you're going to fall over. Have your family member help you. Okay. Right arm out. Left arm back here. Hold it for as long as you can. Feel like this helps your concentration. This helps the mastery of the third chakra. You can always imagine the orbs as you're working. It's about in the navel area. It's a beautiful yellow orb. Spinning, it's strong, it has energy, it's bright, it's beautiful. So people that tell you yoga isn't a workout, they're lying. I'm losing my breath a bit. Now this is one of the poses you can find in the other chakras. I actually noticed it's in the third eye chakra. It's really built around concentration. So don't think too much when you're doing this, but if your balance isn't quite there yet, you might not want to do it. So we're going to root down with the left foot. My mat has a line in it that kind of helps with you imagining the line that goes through your body with your chakras. You want it to be straight. You want your chakras to be aligned. So root down with your left foot. We're not going to do anything with our arms yet. We're going to concentrate in front of us. We're going to look at a position. I'm looking at the bottom of my Dragon Ball Z poster frame. Breathe. Oh, losing balance. Don't stress out. Concentrate. And you're lifting your right leg out. Don't put it too high. And you're going to wobble and you might fall. That's part of it. I by all means haven't perfected this one. So root the foot, breathe in. Look at your place where you need to steady your horizon. Don't put the foot up too high. And then you're supposed to get your arms out in front of you. And just stick out. It's supposed to be like a straight line. If you feel like you don't have the balance there, don't stress out. Just stick with the other two warrior 1 and 2 poses. They'll be great for you still. And eventually maybe you can work your way up to this. So we're going to do it sideways with the right leg. Stand up straight. Steady your gaze. Hit a point in front of you. Breathe in. Slowly lift up your left leg. Be sure to root your right leg. You're filling your core and your stomach. And if you got it, don't put your leg up too high. One of my biggest mistakes, put your arms out in front of you and hold it. And hold it as long as you possibly can. As you can see, I'm not that great at it. I'm still practicing, but I'm confident I'm going to get there one day to the place I want to be. We're going to do it one more time before we complete the video. Root down with the left foot about in the center of your mat. Make sure you have balance. Slowly go. You can see that left foot's wobbling a bit. It's not rooting that great. And sometimes you have to reposition yourself. Breathe. Concentrate. Arms out in front of you. Hold it. There we go. We'll go ahead and do it on the other side. Root the bottom of your foot. Breathe in. Running out of room. Concentrate. Oop. Didn't concentrate. I was concentrating on it, running out of room. There we go. If you have your balance, put your arms out in front of you. Try to keep them as straight as you possibly can. Hold the pose as long as you can. Okay, that's it. I obviously need to work on my warrior 3 pose, but the more I do it, the better I'm going to get. Namaste. Thank you for coming to see me again. I'll be sure to whip out some more videos soon. Peace.